All right, first and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and great glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachah, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and salutations to the elect pushing this truth to the four corners of the earth in truth and in sincerity. In this particular video, I want to touch on this video right here that you see on your screen. It's uploaded by the elder Amwan Gabar, and he titled it, "She Has Her Thinking Cap On, Get in Order." It's a little bit more on it, but I can't see it. But in this video, she's talking about, when shit hits the fan. And she's actually thinking like, you know what? Yo, when all hell breaks loose, you don't know what you'll do. And she's bringing up her uncle when he was in Vietnam and the things that he had to do, and how you may have to do things that, hey, you never would think that you would have to. All right? And we that believe in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, the hopeful elect, we know how we will eat, Lord willing, that we be a part of that number. But the elect are going to eat, all right? They're going to have more than enough. It speaks about the elect eating in Isaiah 65, start with 12, down a few verses now. It talks about how they're going to have drink, they're going to have food, and they're going to be singing with joy of heart, man. But the ones who didn't practice the law, statutes, and commandments, they're going to be starving, they're going to be asked out, all right? But she's basically, coming to a realization like, you know what? With all's going on in the earth, if shit does hit the fan, see, people are having these conversations. Like, what would I do? How would it be? And I want to play a movie at the end of this. 2 clips I put together from a movie called The American Apocalypse. Now, this movie has the road type of vibe on it. Not too much dialogue. And the dialogue they do have is deep. It's hardcore lessons. Because she's going to bring up, you can watch like Walking Dead and TV shows like that. But when you strip the zombies out and you strip the, your favorite character or whatever out, it's back. It all gets down to survival. They're really teaching you how to survive. You don't think about things like that. Siphoning gas, starting a fire. Let's say people do run into some food. How are you going to cook it? You don't even know how to start a fire. People don't have no survival skills. All right? People won't be ass out here. So she brings up that. Now I want to play The American Apocalypse. It has the road type of vibe to it. And it's showing you how people are. Like, it's giving you more of a view of those cannibal gangs that's out there. Like, it's giving you a view of how these motherfuckers move, how they are. Man, it's deep. It's gory too. So stick around for that. I'm gonna attach that at the end of this video, Lord willing. And if not, I'll just make a part 2 and we'll just go over it. But with no further ado, let's hop into this video. And anyway, before I hop into this, I want to say Isaiah 13. Think about Isaiah 13, 2nd Ezra 15. Preferably the precepts of spoiling the houses, breaking in and spoiling the houses, and wives being ravished, tribulation of bread. This is why the houses are being spoiled. Hey, man, this is coming up. They're talking about fuel rationing. Okay, they're talking about water rationing now. Okay, come on.
I was strolling through these TikTok streets, and I came across this lady's video, and she was talking about how she got a stock up on ammo and stuff like that. And the reason she was saying it was because she said she went in a gas station or something, and she had like a political shirt on or whatever. And anyway, one of the guys had said something, having a conversation about, if the world just went to shits, like if shit like popped off over here and the world went to shits, how he was like, he was gonna be kicking in doors taking shit. Yeah, he was kicking in doors taking shit. from people, like whatever. He just gonna be taking shit from other people.
Isaiah 13. They're going to be breaking in the house, spoiling the house, and wives will be ravished. Isaiah 2 Ezra 15. Same thing. All right? And it tells you why they're going to do it, for lack of bread and for great tribulation. All right?
Like that. And so she was like, she need to just stock up on some ammo. And I got to thinking, I'm like, what do we really think gonna happen if the world do go to shits, right? Because like they say that, say for instance, if we used to have a blackout, like right now they said we used to have a complete blackout, no electricity, we'll be done for in 6 months. Because half of us don't have survival skills.
Less than 6 months, more like 2. Because the grocery stores have about 3 days of food in it. Okay? So once the population gets hip to, well, the lights are not coming back on, they're going to make a run on all these stores out here. Your Walgreens, your Shopping Saves, your little ones, your mom and pop stores, to your big ones, man. All right? So that food's going to be gone. So about 2 weeks, people going to start, like, really going out there looking for food, like breaking in houses and things of this nature. About a month to a month and a half of that type of thing going on, you're talking about a good, and I'm talking about stats out there, talking about a good 50 to 70% of the population being straight cannibals, man. All right, so she say 6 months. It's like, nah, you ain't gotta wait no 6 months. If you wait 6 months, really, if you was to wait 3 months, like, there'll probably be nobody. I'm talking about millions upon millions of people that are dead, like, which if a famine was to happen, he could come in and introduce that MOTB and a new system. Who knows, man? But just getting back to what she says, she said the whole 6 months, nah, more like 3, man. But hey, she's thinking.
So we ain't prepared for anything like that. So in 6 months, we're going to be done for. Grocery stores going to stop moving. They're going to be ran through the grocery stores. You going to have no freight coming in and out. So you're going to pretty much be done. That's why I say they put shit in plain sight. Like these movies, The Walking Dead, any zombie movie. Any movie where you got to survive is pretty much a guideline, a guidebook to survival. Just remove the goddamn zombies. Remove the Walking Dead people from out of the Walking Dead. Remove all of the walkers out of the Walking Dead. All you got is a guidebook for survival. That whole series, that's all the fucking was showing you. It's how to survive when the world goes shit. Because you gotta think about it. You gonna have people that's going to be trying to build and rebuild and barter and stuff like that. And then you're going to have people that's going to click up and going to be like, yeah, y'all can do all this shit, but I'm going to get the same like-minded people, and we're going to come take your shit. We're going to become bullies. We kicking in doors. Whatever you get is ours, and who's going to stop us?
The movie The Road shows you that, and this clip of the American Apocalypse, I'm going to show it to you. The beginning scene. You know what? I'm gonna put that clip as a part 2, because I don't want them to like, if they do a copyright strike, I don't want them to take the whole video down, right? But this clip, you see the gang walk up in the front yard, and you hear the kids playing, and it's like this one house, secluded little house, and they got bats, machetes. One dude got a rifle, and they're like, yo, we going in this house. And one dude, he's in there, he got like a heart. He's like, yo, we said no preoccupied houses, man. There's a family in that house. He's like, yo, we took a vote and we said we going in, man. We looking after us first, man. So it goes after, and it goes from we're ganging up and just getting food how we get it. We ain't gonna harm people. To look, if some people gotta be harmed, then so be it. To, hey, we're not fucking with families. To, hey, if a family got to get off in order for our people to survive, well, that family got to get off. To where they just become straight cannibals, man. All right, and you'll see it in the American Apocalypse, man.
So if we was to have a blackout and it go completely dark, and you the only one on your street with a generator, and I'm gonna say you got a solar generator. It don't even make noise. You ain't got the one to run on gas. Let's just say you just got the solar powered generator. You ain't gonna be able to have your lights on. You the only one with lights on that street. Not for long, because somebody gonna come kick your door in and take your shit once they run out of food and realize, oh, y'all still got electricity. I mean, you still got food. I mean, you still got frozen food in your house or whatever. You got something they want. Oh, they coming in. So you ain't gonna be flicking your lights on all willy-nilly. You gonna be running that motherfucker like you ain't got no lights either. You gonna be keeping the lights off. You gonna be trying to hide your generator if it's in the house or outside. And if you got one that run off gas, you ain't finna have that motherfucker running. Because guess what? People are finna be coming. Because at the end of the day, it's survival of the fittest.
But she's right, though. She's right. Hey, people don't think about that type of stuff. Like when you watch the movie The American Apocalypse, they caught them like a squirrel out there. And one of the questions, because the main character, he had took another dude in, like in the beginning. Like she said, people gonna have somewhat of a good spirit, some good spirits in the beginning. We can barter, we can get, man, maybe if we just hold on, everybody. You know, this motherfucking TV spirit they got on them. You know what I mean? But eventually that shit gonna fade. But what happened was he had took in another character that you'll see in the movie when in the beginning of the movie, like he took in this other character, but him and the other dude is going outside to cook this squirrel, and he's like, hey, do you think the smoke and all that, do you think we'll be okay? Why? Because hey, if you just cook food, niggas are starving out there, man. I'm pretty sure if you put some wood ablaze, the motherfuckers, you'll get somebody to come and try to see if somebody's cooking on that wood, man. I'm trying to tell you something. Just the smoke from the food, just that smell of meat being cooked, you gonna have all type of shit come out the woods, man, to see what the hell you cooking, man. Word is born, man. Hey, you in this time that's coming up, hey, we need your Yahweh Shem Yahushua right now. But especially in these times coming up. You'll see very soon.
And may the best man win.
But yeah, and all of that, you got a generator, yeah, you got lights or some shit like that. You're a target, man. People don't know things like that, you know. Certain of us been to the military. We know that if you even can start a fire, and people out there looking for people to eat and things like that, if you start a fire, you can see somebody's campfire like a mile away, depending on the terrain. Well, the smoke from it, all of that, bro. People don't think about it, man. So, hey, man, it's going to be survival in a second. So, like the brother Karatas always says to these women out here, hey, the only thing that they know how to do is twerk. All right? The only thing they know how to do is twerk they ass off. When, at every, hey, so when all hell breaks loose, he says, hey, when them troops is knocking on your door, bend your ass over, twerk. Let's see if that's going to help you. A lot of these women ain't got no survival skills, and they don't got no skills to please a man. What are their future going to look like? Well, we know. All right?
And people never really know what they would do when they get in survival mode. You're going to do whatever the fuck you got to do to survive. I had an uncle, rest his soul, that was in the Vietnam War. And it messed him up really, really bad, y'all. I'm talking about really, really bad. But he ended up passing away during COVID, caught COVID, and he passed away. But he used to have flashbacks. What he had PTSD, whatever they call it stuff. He used to have flashbacks. He was on medication and everything. But when he would tell us the stories, he would talk about how they was in that rainforest jungle or wherever the hell they was at in Vietnam, and when they ran out of food, and when they was just in the deep deep of the jungle. He told me they was eating worms, beetles, whatever they could eat, turtles. He said he never thought he would ever put something like that in his mouth. But when you starving and you try to survive, you gonna eat whatever you can get in your mouth. And he said they was eating worms, beetles, and well, I can't say right to this day, but up until he passed away and he was able to do for himself, my uncle, he used to have turtle soup. He would eat turtle soup. And I had a pet turtle when I was growing up, so I used to keep my turtle away from him. Because one time he came over there and he was like, this show is a big old thick turtle. You ain't gonna make my turtle out of turtle soup. But yeah, he would go down to the swamp. While they down there catching fish, he would catch turtles and make turtle soup. So you never know what you would have to do to survive. Eating beetles, bugs, worms. I can't see myself doing that, but then again, if I ain't got shit else to eat, ain't no telling what. I probably would pick up a worm and try to eat it. So y'all, it's for entertainment purposes only, TikTok. But y'all better get y'all mind right. And always have in the back of your mind that anything could happen at any given time. Just be prepared. Be prepared. They put too many of these movies out here on how you people click up and do shit. For any of us to be getting caught the fuck off guard if something like that was to happen. I'm just saying. Just make you think, don't it? Anywho, good night.
Well, there you have it, man. And it reminds me of 2 Kings 6:25, where there was a famine in Samaria, and there was a story of a mother making a deal with another mother on they're going to eat one of their children, one of their sons that day, and then the next day they'll eat the other son. And one of the moms played the other mom. They ate her son, and then the next morning when she was looking forward to eating the other woman's son, they said the other woman took her son and fled. So she was grieved and shit. And he said, man, hey, that, when the king heard that, it fucked him up, man. Like, yo, damn, that's crazy. But I bring that up because she's saying you don't know what you'll do when you're in survival mode. Maybe I would pick up a worm and eat it. Well, the Lord's going to put spirits on people, just not eat worms and shit like that. They don't eat people. They don't eat themselves. People won't be eating leather, trees, bark. They're going to be boiling all type of shit just so they can eat it, man. If they could even make a fire. But hey, get right. Anyway, I hope it was edifying. Hope you can take something from this. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.